before the video starts, I just want to thank Chris Jorgensen for this interesting theory. And it's the fact that me and him were debating about it in the comment section that inspired us to make a video on it. And it's a quite interesting one, so sit back and relax, and let's get into it.
Oh. Shit. So it's really fucking over. God damn it.
You alright?
Yeah. It's just, means Joe's really dead. Good friend of mine. It's more like family. Me and him tried to do something big for this motherfucker named Leo Galante. Big shot with the commission. Anyways, it all went south and we got fucked. That's what you get for following orders, right? It was a couple of years there. I didn't know if Joe was alive or what.
When did you know?
Maybe 4 or 5 years after I got sent down here. I still had a little pull back home. I kept some feelers out. And when word comes back, one of the guys I saw drive off with Joe's running his mouth. Can't hold his liquor. And someone heard him going on about some loudmouth Leo wanted him to put down. Yeah, that same loudmouth cost this guy his front teeth and cracked one of his eye sockets.
Sounds like Joe didn't make it easy for him.
You're goddamn right. Ain't no one taking Joe Barbaro down without a fight. Joe managed to get loose. Was on the run for a while, went to Chicago, thinking a couple of guys up there would help him. Instead, they turned on him. Anyways, in the end, it went how it went. Beat the shit out of him, cut his fucking hands off, smashed his face all to hell. When it was over, they didn't leave much for anybody to find.
You sure it was Joe?
If it wasn't him, if Joe was still alive, he would have found me by now. I feel like we really did right by Joe, taking down those fucks on my list. Thanks, Lincoln.
So, as we all know, Joe Barbaro was apparently dead and killed in Chicago, as we've just seen inside that cutscene. But this body seemed to have its head caved in, so you couldn't see who it actually was, and its hands decapitated, so that means no fingerprints and no dental records, seeing as the teeth would have been totally destroyed when his head was caved in. So that means it had no identity, so it could possibly be anyone. And we all know that Joe is alive and well. He's living in 1968 as Leo Galante's driver / bodyguard. But also it is revealed that this guy who apparently killed him said he killed a loudmouth. So who is this loudmouth that he killed? Well, my theory is that this loudmouth was Eddie Scarpa from Mafia 2. So buckle your seatbelts, because this one is quite... I'm going to go through it and it's going to get a bit confusing, but keep in there. So let's get into it. Eddie Scarpa, born Chicago, Illinois, 1908. During the 1920s, 1930s, he was running alcohol to Canada through Chicago contacts. So it is likely that he made friends in the area, seeing as his childhood friends and people that he's met throughout the years. And in 1951, he sent Henry Tomasino to kill Leo Galante, who was consigliere of the Vinci family. And obviously, Leo escaped from Vito's help, and he goes to Lost Heaven. And this attempt on his life was to the fact that Leo knew that Carlo and Eddie were in the drug business and the heroin business. That was frowned upon during the families in the 50s and 60s. And Leo made a deal with Mr. Chu, who is the head of the Empire Bay Triad, for, well, I'm thinking for Joe's and Vito's life, but obviously, and also for the whole distribution of Empire Bay's drug connection. So he gives him the clearance to sell dope through Empire Bay, and he gets rid of his competition, which is Falcone. And this is leading to Vito going to kill Falcone, and then after Falcone's dead, Eddie is the underboss, so he would gain control of Falcone's family. And to completely finish the Falcone family, they would need Eddie dead as well. So that leads him to run back to Chicago, which is his hometown, to hide, going to his friends, and obviously they turn him over and he's killed. And Leo has this idea that he can take out two birds with one stone, seeing as Eddie has the same resemblance to Joe, and he's got the same hair color and he's got the same body build. So Leo gives it the clearance to kill Eddie and make it look like make the body untraceable, basically, by cutting off his fingertips and smashing his face in so they couldn't track his dental records. And obviously he's got his men thinking that that was Joe Barbaro, whereas it wasn't. So that's how the whole story got around about Joe Barbaro being killed in Chicago, where in fact that he was working as Leo's driver in Empire Bay. So with Eddie's death, that ends the Falcones. Mr. Chu gets control of the sole distributor of heroin in Empire Bay, making him loads of money. And Vinci gets all of Falcone's territory. Leo gets his revenge for Eddie trying to kill him in the first place, so having Henry go to his house and try and kill him. And the fact that the Falcone family is now finito. The Vinci family are controlling the whole of Empire Bay now. And it's the fact that we never hear about Eddie Scarpa or the Falcone family in Mafia 3 at all. So it could be possibly that they're dead and gone, and everyone's just forgot about them, really. And that was the whole theory. I think it's a pretty good one. Obviously, it's got its flaws, but like seeing as it's like very far fetched. But hey, it's a theory. Comment what you think below, and comment your theories because I'm quite interested to hear about them. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.